So I have several examples of these similar triangle problems. And again, you're going to have to do these on Edge Elastics. You have to type out things using the sort of X button for the math type. You can also just type in plain language, but I'd like you to get some experience writing it in math type. So are these triangles similar? Explain why or not. If yes, write a similarity statement. So we have to understand that there are three ways to prove triangles similar. Angle, angle, side, or side, side. Now, if I look at this picture, notice that the only three numbers I see are degree measures. So I'm thinking that angle is my best bet, not these two. So are there two angles congruent between these two triangles? And if I look at these numbers, none of them are the same. Hold on. First off, look at how these triangles intersect. Don't we know something about these two angles? Aren't these two angles vertical angles? Aren't vertical angles congruent? So isn't this angle 35? So there's one angle pair, right? So where's the second angle pair going to come from? Well, now in each triangle, you have two of the three angles. So let's look at this triangle here. Can't you find me what angle R's measure is? Yes, you can. 180 minus 35 minus 45. And that's 100 degrees. Angle R is 100 degrees. And now notice, it's congruent to angle A. And there's your second angle pair. And yes, these two triangles are similar by angle similarity. So you'll write something like this. So, sorry, I have to make that go away. So in my picture, the first thing I discovered was that angle, and again, I know what these symbols are. Angle, three letters, AEZ, the one vertical angle, is congruent to angle, and AEZ is going to correspond to REB. Correspondence is very important, and that's because they're vertical angles, right? So I like the descriptions, okay? And then I know that angle, and I can use one letter now because there's not multiple angles. Angle A is congruent to angle R. And again, I use the fact that the sum of a triangle equals 180, right? To get that they're both 100 degrees. And I have two angles congruent. So now I can say that triangle AEZ is similar to triangle REB. The similar button is next to the one. It's like a shift. It's a shift, and then it's you hold down that button next to the one. You can also find it here, I believe. No, oh yeah, right there. You can also do it there too. So those two triangles are going to be similar by, and it's angle similarity. So this is how you're going to answer the questions. Okay. All right, next one. So it says, are the triangles similar? Explain why or why not. Okay, so now, again, our choices are angle, side, side. Well, if I look here, each triangle gives me two sides and the angle in between. So I'm thinking if they're going to be similar, it's going to be side, angle, side. Well, first of all, angle G and angle E are congruent, right? So now I have to look at my corresponding sides. So between 16 and 12, 12 is the smallest. So compare that to the smallest of these two, which is 15. Well, what's 12 divided by 15? You can do it as a fraction or a decimal. I'll just do it as a decimal real fast. It's 0.8. So now do 16, the bigger side from the triangle on the left, to 20, the bigger side to the triangle on the right. And let's divide. And that's also 0.8. So these sides are in proportion. What this means is these two triangles are similar by side, angle, side. Okay, so now I have to just write it all out. Here comes my math type. So let's talk about the angles first. So we know that angle G is going to be congruent to angle E. And again, it's because they're both 70 degrees, right? It's labeled. Okay. I don't like I got to be better. 70 degrees. Sorry about that. Okay. And now what about the sides? Well, we just showed We just showed that, and let's do the 12. Let's call that AG divided by, so it was 12 divided by 15. And A is going to correspond to B because they don't have an angle measured by them. So AG over BE is equal to, which means they're going to be proportional to, and I'll do UG over, and U corresponds to FE. And again, if you want to, in parentheses, you can put that they both were 0.8. I don't care what you do. That's fine. And because of this, these two triangles are similar. Triangle, and I'll do University of Georgia. UGA is similar to, so U corresponds to F, triangle, F. Uh, G corresponds to E, and then my last letter is B. And that is by side angle side similarity. That's all I need. Okay. All right, let's fit one more of these on this video. So next, okay, here we go. Are the triangles similar? All right, so if I take a look here, I'm looking at either angle similarity, side, or side. So if I look, all of this is is side lengths, no angle measures. So I'm thinking, let's try side. So again, smallest to smallest. Well, 2 divided by 3 is 0.6 repeated. Next biggest to next biggest, 3 divided by 4.5 is 0.6 repeated. Largest over largest. So 4 divided by 6, and that is 0.6 repeated. So this shows that the three pairs of sides are proportional, which means that these two triangles are similar. If one of these divided to something other than 0.6 repeated, I would stop and say they're not similar. But I can say they're similar. So we know that AB, the smallest side, over, and now AB corresponds to FE, equal to, okay, then we did BC divided by, so BC is ED, is equal to AC divided by FD. We know that those are all equal, and we got 0.6666, right? I don't know the repeated symbol. So because this is the case, these two triangles are similar. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle ABCFED. And that is by side similarity. And there we go. All right, so this is the first video of examples. Let's go to a second video with some more examples.